All right, so let's have a discussion on maintenance and a kind of insight that I had after listening back to Rose's episode for the Half Size Me podcast number 530. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. Episode 530, Half Size Me podcast. But one of the things that really struck me, because I got it when I was working with Rose, when she went on her first maintenance break, she came back a really changed human being. Her feelings about getting to her goal had changed. It wasn't as extreme. She had a much more balanced thought process around, what this all looked like. And it dawned on me as I was listening to it, the shift happened because she finally got to see the land of maintenance. So this is what I see for most women. They know two lands. They know dieting, they know weight loss, which let's just describe that. Weight loss is I'm in a deficit, I have food limitations, I can't eat everything I want all the time. I understand this idea of being in a calorie deficit, and the trade-off in the land of weight loss is weight loss. You get to see the scale go down, right? So women are very familiar with that. But the only other land most people know is the land of weight gain. The land of weight gain is I eat whatever I want, no food limitations, and my weight probably goes up, right, over the course of time. So they know those two lands. But see, when Rose went on maintenance, she was introduced to the land of maintenance. What is maintenance? Maintenance is food limitations. You can't eat all the food. There is a limit to it. And for most women, that's going to be somewhere around 200 to 500 calories more than what they're eating in the land of weight loss. But they also don't get the other benefit of weight loss. They have to stay weight stable. So because we are so unfamiliar with that, we don't know what it feels like, we don't know what that's like to have food limitations and not see weight loss. When we go there, when we experience it, it's like, oh, I always thought I was going back to that world of weight gain. Like I was going to have no food limitations and my weight was going to stay the same, right? You're completely introduced to a new thing. And when she saw that, she could settle in, because what she decided, and what I hope you decide, is I'm never going to gain this weight back. I'm kind of burning up my passport to go back to the world of weight gain. So I understand I can't have a life of no food limitations. Like if I choose to eat everything that isn't nailed down, eat whatever I want, whenever I want, the chance of me gaining weight is very good, especially as you age, as your body changes, your hormones change. If you become less active, more sedentary, that's going to have an impact. And then what you kind of realize is if you would like your weight to stay stable or to continue to go down, living with the acceptance that there will be limitations on your food kind of forever, amen, is where you kind of go to. And that's what I did, right? I said to myself, I'm not gaining this weight back. So I get that there will always have to be some kind of a cap on how much food I eat in a given week or day or month, right? Like I can't just have a life of food reckless abandon. So this is why I just feel like we kind of have to keep hitting this drum because most long-term dieters know how to restrict, create weight loss, aka food limitations, weight loss. They know how to have zero food limitations and weight gain. They struggle with this idea of food limitations and no weight loss because they think that having the food limitations should produce weight loss. But the reality is the reason you've been gaining weight over the course of your life is because you've been having zero limitations on what you eat, right? You just eat what you want, when you want, and then the weight comes on over time. And I would make the argument that humans really don't like having no limitations. Believe it or not, we want to believe that when we put our 8 hours in at our job, we're done. Like it's very hard for people when they feel like there's no structure to what they do, when there's no one saying, hey, you're done for the day. And we saw this big time with COVID, when people had to homeschool their kids, work from home, they really struggled because there was no limitations. Everything that had structure and limits got taken away from us, and we struggled. As a general population, we struggled. When you realize you actually kind of thrive more with having structure, boundaries, rules, things that you can kind of hold on to, that's going to help you a lot in this process. So I just want to share that because, like I said, I always like to sometimes go back and listen and just see what new nuggets I pick up. And really, like, her disposition, Rose, after she went on that maintenance break, had changed so much. I don't think I've ever seen anyone change that much from a maintenance break. But it occurred to me, it was like she finally saw that experience of maintenance for what it actually was. I hope this message helps. I'll encourage you to burn your passport to the land of weight gain. Embrace the land of maintenance and weight loss, and you have a fantastic day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.